Low back pain affects over 600 million people globally as of 2020. According to the World Health Organization, it has remained the leading cause of years lived with disability for over 3 decades. In the United States, the medical system responds with between 9 and 11 million epidural steroid injections every year. These procedures aim to suppress inflammation to provide temporary symptom relief. However, recent systematic reviews from organizations like Cochrane and the American Academy of Neurology show that these benefits are statistically small and fail to last. The risks of repeated use are documented by the FDA, which issued a 2014 warning following reports of 131 serious nervous system disorders, including arachnoiditis. Beyond nerve damage, repeated steroids can cause adrenal suppression and actively damage spinal cartilage. Relying on short-term chemical suppression leaves the underlying biological degradation of the spine unaddressed. The standard of care prioritizes immediate masking over long-term stability. Platelet-rich plasma, or PRP, enters the epidural space to deliver concentrated growth factors directly to the nerve roots, stimulating a reparative biological response. Meta-analyses from 2025 reveal a specific pattern comparing PRP to steroids. At month 1, steroids show superior pain reduction, while PRP starts slower. At 6 months, the lines cross. PRP patients maintain superior relief, while the steroid group statistically worsens. This durable biological repair occurs without serious adverse events. This safety profile and long-term efficacy led to the first formal clinical endorsements for epidural PRP by major medical societies in 2025. In the epidural space, the data suggests that while chemical masking is faster, biological repair provides the sustained recovery necessary for long-term patient health. Deeper in the spine, the intervertebral disc exists as the largest avascular structure in the entire human body. It is a harsh environment, naturally starved of blood flow and the growth factors required for healing. Foundational research shows that injecting PRP directly into this environment can produce relief that lasts between 5 and 9 years. However, clinical results are not entirely uniform. A major 2022 trial showed no significant difference between PRP and a saline placebo at any point during a 1-year follow-up. Dose-response data explains this contradiction. Patients receiving PRP at a 10 times concentration saw twice the pain improvement and significantly higher satisfaction than those receiving a 5 times concentration. The negative trial only used a 1 milliliter dose. Surviving the avascular environment of the disc requires a high-volume, highly concentrated biological payload. Without sufficient concentration, the injection cannot overcome the inflammatory cytokines degrading the disc matrix. The facet joints represent a third target. As the only true synovial joints in the spine, they are prone to the same arthritic breakdown seen in the hips or knees. Clinical data here is conflicting. Some high-quality, multicentric trials show PRP is significantly superior to steroids at 6 months, while other double-blind studies show no difference between the two treatments. This divergence suggests that standard PRP treatments are omitting a critical biological variable required to achieve consistent results in synovial joints. Standard PRP centrifuge kits contain a mechanical flaw. They focus on extracting platelets but siphoning off the platelet-poor plasma. This fluid fraction, which is routinely discarded, contains the most powerful healing proteins in the blood. One such protein is alpha-2 macroglobulin, or A2M. It is a massive molecule that acts as a master protease inhibitor, physically trapping destructive enzymes and locking them down before they can degrade spinal cartilage. Another discarded protein, hepatocyte growth factor, provides the majority of PRP's anti-inflammatory power. It inhibits the NF-kappa B pathway, creating a reparative loop that suppresses the production of inflammatory markers. A 15 kilodalton ultrafiltration system solves this by filtering the plasma to capture these heavy protective molecules instead of discarding them. Salvaging these heavy molecules creates a protein-enriched biologic, specifically engineered to survive the harsh spinal biomes and neutralize the enzymes causing disc degradation. Clinical honesty requires noting that while function and pain improve, visible structural regeneration on human MRIs has not yet been proven. The benefit appears to be a metabolic shift rather than a structural rebuild. Yet for millions of patients, the alternative is a cycle of steroid injections that provide only fleeting relief while contributing to long-term tissue damage. Backed by landmark societal endorsements and the mechanics of protein enrichment, the era of temporary chemical masking is being replaced by targeted biological repair.